So, we parted ways crying, and I thought that I missed him. Till I sat up last night, drinking and slowly getting...
Could you zoom in again?
What if he was right? Germinating seeds of self-doubt as I looked towards the night. Blindly fear growing, tightening round my throat until I was convinced that I'd get up there, stand on stage and just choke. So, I wrote this to tear out the weeds of fear he planted in my mind, sober-ish with a shake in my hands that I'm not even trying to hide. And I don't feel alone on this stage because it's crowded with good vibes, and I don't need this fucking coat because performing is a good enough hide. They'll give me a coat later. So anyone who needs a bit more freedom, please join me in this exorcism. Manipulative wankers, hate and self-doubt. In the name of all that is sacred, I cast you out. Now please, one more time. Manipulative wankers, hate and self-doubt. In the name of all that is sacred, I
cast you out!
I can see none of you. I can see multicoloured lights. So hi out there, dream beings, and thank you for having me. Feed me your gods. I am greedy for gods. Let me gobble them up till I'm crackling a conceptual lightning storm. Fill my belly with Genesis and my head with Gnostic electricity. Feed me fables, feed me divinity, till I fall to my own knees in awe and in ecstasy, intoxicated with the power of myself. Let me devour your demons. I will swallow them whole. I'll gnaw on the bones of the monsters that dwell in the shadow of your soul. Honey, I'm so hungry. Have you got a little faith for me to feed on? I've mythologized an insatiable appetite for symbology, and now it's time to swallow the subconscious key, along with a side of deep-fried demigods. It's an Olympian banquet, and Zeus is the main course. I've eaten everything you've ever worshipped. I'm replete with sweet belief. I've grown fat on the substance of your need. I've savoured the flavours of a mystery. So darling mortals, please, it's time to get on your knees. Oh, darling mortals, now your worship is all that I need.
Woo!
Now, speaking of gods and idols, my first poetic idol was a poet you might have heard of called Charles Bukowski. He's a dickhead, right? But I used to love him as a teenager. He kept me through some bad times, so I thought I would be Bukowski, Henrietta Chinaski, misandrist extraordinaire, staggering from bar to bar and from man to man, searching and cynical with my eyes wide open. I thought I'd be Bukowski and revel in my misery. Because I don't have what the world tells me I need to be happy, and happiness is overrated anyway. Sadness is so much easier to aestheticize. I thought I'd be Bukowski because today's stark brutality is tomorrow's bruises and next week's funny story. A layer on the irony, wring out some hilarity from my tragic human frailty. It's pretty funny. I figured that I would be Bukowski so that every teenage poet boy who can't get served and can't get laid would want to be me. Maybe they'd write to me asking for writing tips and life advice, and I'd reply, kid, just be yourself. Vomit what devours you onto the page. Then I'd come of age, they'd realise that I was not what I had claimed, but the few who remained loyal would reach a mature understanding of the flawed and tragic nature of my life. I'm trying to be Bukowski, to justify my alcoholism, pretending that being drunk and writing poems at 3:24 a.m. is an essential part of my creative process, rather than a tragic coping mechanism. After too many years of bad choices, I am hanging by my heels over endless loneliness. I'm trying to be Bukowski because just be yourself is fucking terrible life advice, and I regret giving it to those teenagers. I'm trying to be Bukowski because our culture hangs heavy with the lecherous beer breath of misogyny, and I had to breathe it in. I had to breathe it in till the word slut slipped between my thighs, till my heart in the dark forgot that its name was ever anything other than whore. And the whores and the poets and the bartenders are the world's oldest and most crucial professions, so I'm going to be Bukowski and never get a day job. I want to be Bukowski because I always wanted a puppy, and god damn it, my mum would never let me. I want to be Bukowski because I was promised bluebirds in my heart over the white cliffs of Dover, and I've never seen a bluebird. Not one in my whole life. I don't even know if they're a real species, but I poured down vodka anyway, inhaled cigarette smoke till my heart began to flutter. And just for a moment, it felt like the beating of wings.
Woo!
Got one more, and well, thanks Sophie, and everyone buy Sophie's book. It's fucking awesome, and she's awesome. And right.
Good advertising.
Don't you look at me like that from your half-assed life raft. You know as well as I do that it can't last. It's coming apart at the seams, hold on shoals of contradiction. You know this whole fucking world is going under. So don't laugh at me like I don't get the joke. This joke is on you, and it's on me too, as far as it goes. This revelation is egalitarian. I can't afford a future-proof fallout bunker, so what's a girl to do? When all the power runs out, I will be wishing that I had learned the guitar, so I could play along while we scream our survival songs around our tiny fires into the huge new dark. Sit tight. Sit tight and wait for the days. The day no one will buy what they forced you to make, because no one is buying anything anymore, because today the knock came at their door. In the streets, soldiers are marching, sirens are wailing. Citizens are advised to stay in their homes. On the higher ground, cities are burning. There is no refuge here. Just the screaming horror of the sudden release of 100-year weight of hatred and of fear. Or maybe things will get better. Maybe green shoots of freedom will sprout in the ashes. Maybe tomorrow we will get off our asses to collaborate in a revolutionary reconfiguration to avert this nightmare future of floods and conflagration. Maybe. But we're sinking fast, and I need to understand. Would you rather laugh or take my hand? Will you close your eyes while the waters rise, or join our search for hope and for solid ground?
Woo! 9 minutes, not bad.